die while all that was happening, though. Best result there.
Does have a couple kills at least, as he's gonna transform into the Lion. Gets off a nice stun with the Fissure follow-up. He's going down. They do, but it's just a support shit. And they're gonna get the tower top, so TNC gotta give them the advantage for these last few minutes. Multiple kills on Morphling, take a tower, get your disruptor, his levels. Things are looking up.
Yeah, top 3 net worth all on their side. It's just kind of the supports who are kind of not having a great start, but Tim's is, you know, he's changing that up in this mid lane. So TNC got then making a move to get a double kill. Can't really ask for more from your puck who, you know, could theoretically have a tough game if you don't get some of these fast items up or go off to a good start. Against the Lion Hex, the instant disables can be very problematic for Puck's game.
So they are going to get Ice Blast pretty soon. Can they make something happen against Gabby once that's skilled? We saw a lot of Ice Blast kills early on Morphling in this Morphling AA match last time around. Hold that thought, found Kaka, and despite a nice stun, they will kill the Kaka.
I think if they want to use it, they need Chronosphere probably as a setup, and speaking of Chronosphere, they go and have a top.
With Emo here, probably the kill. But for me, the real question is, what does TNC do now, knowing this Chrono is a cooldown for 2 minutes? Because last time, they came top, they killed Firefly, and they took his tower.
Yeah, they've got 3 heroes down bottom, but it might be hard for them to achieve anything. Push into Ice Blast at this stage. It's a bit spooky. Lion, not quite level 6 himself, but Miz is approaching. So the second that 10-minute mark hits, it's going to be Room of Experience coming to play. Level 6 line. I think if you're TNC thinking, let's try and secure some bounty rune, Chrono down. That's one hero they can't play.
Looking for Ali mid. Going forward. Tim's only the level 1 glimpse. He is going for that farming build with the Thunderstrike level 3. Try to snag a couple of bounty runes here. And they will end up getting 3.
Yeah, oh, got that. Got.
So flag one.
Yeah. I was wondering if they got. They tried to deny the one at bottom ID, but could not quite achieve it. So, yep, 3-1. Morphling top of the net worth. Puck right behind. TNC still very happy with where things are at. We've seen most of this Shaker struggle. It's lost 3 games in a row as an opening 2 picks because of bad laning stages in early games, but TNC doing well in the laning stage with the Morph Shaker. That's got to be very concerning when it comes to IG as far as how they're going to fare this game. They are rushing the blink on Emo. I think they've recognized, you know, we have this 3-position AA. What the hell are we going to do? How do we stop this Morphling from taking over the game? We need a playmaker. It's going to be tough.
Yeah, you can't wait for Chrono cooldowns. That is way too long.
Yeah. He's not even upgrading his boots, so very selfless play from Emo. Kind of all-in-ish, but
they've got Finger of Death as well, but it's going to be tough to go on the Morph. They can maybe take a support. They're going to try winding their way through the trees. Kaka digging deep for this, but look at the positioning from Gabby. He is scared. He is respecting the gank.
Yeah, he has an idea of where they could be and is using his teammates as meat shields. March is kind of in a position to spot this smoke and pop it. There we go.
Diving in deep for this. He's going to tank the Fissure. They keep on going. Looks for the stun around the trees, but Gabby has slithered away to safety.
Great positioning from both Gab and Marks there. Gabby staying away from those dangerous trees on the head side, but popping the smoke. Mims does only have level 1 glimpse here. Can't get the kill on Emo. And his Blink Dagger coming out on Courier.
This is a farmed disruptor, or at least trying to get there. The most farm support in the game by a decent margin. They bring KP in mid. Looks like he's going to take a tower. What is IG going to do? They're just waiting on that blink, I suppose. As the Veil has been picked up, Foil comes through. The stun is there, though, locking him down, and from the rear comes Emo with that big stick. He's got the blink now, and he should be able to secure the Tim's kill. The Crow on the backside, catching out Armel. This puck would be huge if they could just finish him off. They need a little more damage, they get it. And IG find 3. If they exchange for 1, make it 4. Chucking KP right back. Borrow time is ready. He's got the cloak. Heroes coming back into the mid lane, but they might just be losing more heroes. March, everyone's so low, but he doesn't have Echo Slam yet. Fly should be able to just walk away. We'll all get out safely, it appears. DD on the Morph lane, but just going to use it to jungle.
Yeah. Kind of unfortunate time for TNC to go for that smoke play. It was right as Tiny picked up his Blink Dagger and Shrine to get himself to full health. And on top of that, the initiation was not a great one. The Fissure blocked him on the wrong side, so Puck missed his ult and still jaunted in, going for the Lion kill. And it was perhaps, I think the kill they should have just not gone for at that point. Once that Fissure is on the wrong side and you miss your orb damage, he should have just been happy to back off. But great Tiny Blink reveal comboed with a Lich Chain Frost, and IG, good first mark on this.
And they again. You know, Chrono is down, but Emo, this guy can gank constantly, and the Ice Blast is up in 5 seconds. So will they keep the pressure up? We'll have to see.
They actually should. I'd expect Emo to go where his teammates are, like TP down bottom perhaps. Trying making some plays. Void is going to want to farm. Never Chronos down. He has no interest in fighting. He's got the Midas.
It's AA going for 1 too. So we're going to see double Midas here. JT wants to scale into the late game. Get that Ags, I imagine.
Yeah, a little bit on the greedy side, but we'll see if TNC are able to punish this. You're playing against Morph Shaker. It is a kind of slower paced strategy where you might be able to go for these greedier items like the Midases. So
Hasterin now spawned bottom. See who snags this one for TNC. It will be KP. Double bottle. Stealing good old Puck's runes, but he's got a hood already. So they're getting a pipe to deal with this Ice Blast and the AoE nukes.
This is
Should be a pretty fast pipe.
Yeah, it's good against all these heroes. Even Void has some magical damage with the time lock, but basically all 4 of the other heroes are very heavy on the magic damage. It's an amazing hood/pipe game. Would expect to see maybe some Glimmer Capes coming out from these supports if they can get... Yeah, Disruptor, Tim just like not even rushing his axe, which he normally does. He has a Glimmer Cape as his first item pickup because of how heavy they are on the magic damage.
So we're not going to see like the straight out Ags rush from Gabby Govs. That was something a couple more flames have felt like pressured to just get involved early. But he does grab the Yasha and the Morbid Mask first. So definitely the better economical build.
Yeah, the Ags, you get it theoretically too early is the problem. Like, you need realistically to have level 15 with the bonus morph duration and level 2 ultimate. If not that, you really want level 18. So if you get the Ags too early, it's like you don't really come online with it. You come online with your level.
Right now, Shaker has a level 1 enchant totem.
Oh, quick reaction from Gabby.
So a level 1 enchant totem, Shaker, not.
No. Yeah, and with the 5-position Shaker, it takes even longer for the combo to come online. But when it does, of course, it will be insanely powerful.
In the meanwhile, gets a free ward. Very nice, as Fly was having a fish. Not able to find him yet. Oh, there they go. They lock the finger, and they will end up getting the kill on the Puck.
Yeah,
the blink was just cooling down.
And Firefly didn't even need a chrono. He just linked in with a 10 dilation, and Puck just kind of got trapped there. 3 heroes around. All of a sudden, Lion, when you get finger, get some finger of death kill damage.
Double damage!
This is freedom, though, for KP. Rather than feeding down lanes, he's just pushing down lanes. Gets the debuff on the tower, and this will likely be the 3rd tower he had claimed this game, unless we see a big rotation from IG right about now. It's been a one-man siege army so far.
It really depends. These other heroes do have some TPs, it looks like.
It's going down one way or another. He's been committing the hood for it. He's all in, and he will get it. Borrowed time now into the Chronosphere. Ice Blast thrown in as well. No healing for you, sir, but it's a big commitment. And meanwhile, top Ali has fallen as the trade.
It's like okay for KP. The dying for the tier 1 tower not being denied is probably overall like a slight economic win for TNC. And when you're playing a slower game, it's not like it necessarily gets punished that you die. Like this tier 1 bottom tower is likely going to go down regardless of him dying or not there. So I think in terms of where things stand, it's worth getting that gold for your team.
Midas was picked up previously on JT, now has a point booster, so we're looking at a pretty farmed off-lane AA. He did take the GPM down, as you usually see. The double Midas strat from IG, trying to take it later against TNC.
Yeah, you see double Midas, and you want to be seeing the other team play super aggressive and punish the fact that they've basically got 4,000 gold It's, you know, like 50% of their team net worth is in these minuses, which don't offer anything in a team fight. Avoided some attack speed, which is damage, but TNC's draft doesn't punish it.
Bottom lane, Ice Blast with an ammo toss onto KP. Borrow time committed, but not healing up as the Sinister Gaze pulls him back in, and another death. That one more costly because it might mean the tower going down. Let's see if IG want to commit for this. They have shown it from mid. March getting caught out there as well. Kaka there with the Kingston with JT. Very active plays by IG. They may have gone double Midas, but they're playing like they've gone for a bunch of Blink Daggers and Dagots. Just hyper aggressive all around the map.
Yeah. TNC are going too all in on this idea of let's just create space for these other heroes. Bottom lane, Void could be in some trouble against Static Storm.
It might just be turned into let's just dive, but maybe not this time. They've got the Veil ambush. They will punish Fly. Very overextended, not respecting that nuke damage. And Tim's, I think that was the Glimmer Cape debut that allowed him to sneak in as the Ice Blast comes through. He's even got the raindrops here, and he should be just fine. Oh, Ollie's chasing though. Oh, he's dropped a ward.
He wanted to throw a Chain Frost maybe, with a double nuke could have perhaps got that kill, but raindrops he would have actually survived through it, plus Tranquil Boot to regen.
They're really itemizing its nuke damage. That Glimmer Cape early on Tim's, I mean, not necessarily like an every game disruptor item. They obviously are getting the hood as well, so everybody trying to survive because it is mostly nukes.
And see what TNC look to do. There was like 3 to 4K and is being lost ever so slightly here, but 2 core have got maintaining their pole positions as far as net worth goes, and that's kind of the key thing. Keep Morphling, keep Puck top of the net worth charts.
By the way, Emo went bots. Now, Puck, I guess a little less surprisingly, has also gone bots. So everybody wants to be mobile here. Speaking of, they found Tims.
Mobilia and the Blink Dagger of Kaka.
Glimmer Cape ain't gonna save you this time, Bubba.
This bot on Tiny Axe, I love it. It's so good for this game because IG's job for the next 5 minutes or so is just to keep hunting for kills, and bots allows him to be anywhere on the map, helping his team secure and set up some kills.
Looks like a 2 for 2 this time as Fly will grab both bottom.
Both teams were kind of in the top lane, which meant Void able to solo pick up those bottom runes.
IG are closing this net worth gap. Obviously, they do have the 2 Midases.
About to hit level 15 and has the Ag Scepter. Shaker, 2 points in totem, is going down bottom lane. Emo's traveling in once again. He's going to drop it.
Here comes Armel with the Veil, with the turnaround, throw out the coil as well. Can they save Emo? They don't have a tier 1. He is far overextended. Now the Fissure. March looking for the turnaround, and now Disruptor really back in. The Ice Blast comes through. Might be able to bring down the Puck. Not quite enough to shatter him with that Glimmer Cape. But he will survive, and again, it's an Arcane Rune on the Puck.
These bots are such an impactful item. Big was getting picked up because the Puck able to turn around his boot to travel with one of his own. Such a strong item in the current patch.
Well, as you mentioned, Gabby, now level 15. But it feels like it might be level 18 in this game. The Totem is level 3 now, so it's getting there.
Yeah, he's happy enough with the level 3 tome, I'd say, but we'll see if he's going to keep on farming. You're in no rush if you're TNC. Your lamp definitely stays fairly strong. You just don't want to get picked off too much because IG now, it's just a 1k gold lead, so kill after kill has somewhat been going IG's way up until that tiny death there. And the double minus GPM is really kicking in with the 88 gold per minute talent.
Well, good stuff. Well, this might not be good though. Armel, he's been hexed. Now Sinister Gaze, but the interruption comes through with the Fissure. Static Storm catching out Kaka. They're going to lose their Lion for this. Ollie, will he make it out? Just barely. But now Morphs joined the fray, and they just smoked. I think all these heroes rotating and was scalped by that ward. Maybe not Abby, but he's now shown himself on the lane. The rest of the team, though, sweeping towards mid. Invis Rune to go with the DD, grabbed by KP. Do they actually make a gank happen? All the while, Emo was split pushing bot, and IG a little bit of keep over for them.
We've got the Puck who can deal with this. He can always TP around the map very easily with his boss, so it looks like he's going to push out this bottom lane. No attempt at Roshan. There was a dire scan. It feels like if Morph picked up that DD, they may have been able to go for it, but at the same time, very risky. You're playing against a Ice Blast, the Chronosphere, tiny Blink Initiation. Not an easy game to go for that Roshan without perfect vision on your opponents. Something TNC's been really good about. They're just littering this map with observers and sentries.
Oh gods, they've got a pretty calm mid-game here, 23 minutes in. How do you feel it's developed? Like, is either team pull ahead in terms of the strategic layout of the match, or is this anybody's game right now?
It's still anybody's game, but I think TNC overall just still have that slight strategic edge because we haven't seen the EX Morphling, well, really just the Morphling, have a bad start. All these Morphling losses have come from a bad early game, and I feel like Gabby just thinks he's probably unkillable this game. Even with Ice Blast in the playing field, the way Morph works, where you can turn into this Shaker and be full health again, it doesn't really feel like AA is quite the counter he used to be against Morphling.
They do have a Hex with Blink, so maybe they can catch him, but if he's playing smart and safe, it's going to be very tough.
Yeah, there's a lot of cool tools on both sides to make these team fights interesting. The Static Storm, you've got a Shaker, 5-position Shaker. If he ever gets a Blink Dagger, you know, God help IG, although right now he's just doing some Bracer gaming. I don't think Mark is really eyeing off a Blink anytime soon.
Bottom lane, Kaka, they've called him out with Static Storm, reel him back in. Zap him. Mel with the taser takedown, and now Ollie also on the run. They do have Coil they could potentially chase, but no vision. And when it's just this split push game, it seems like Tim's is having a very free time of it, gods. 3, 3, and 5. He's been involved in 8 kills.
Oh yeah, and he's farming, pushing out waves. He's got 55 last hits with his max Thunderstrike build that he likes to go for, but he has been the one who will punch the split push of IG. He's first to TP in, he looks for that glimpse step, and then a second hero to back him up usually swoops on in.
KP so aggressive here. Has the locked hood so you can potentially get that double magic barrier up. IG are camping him out. Looks like they want to commit for this. Sending the whole gang in, but KP has retreated.
They just got BKB on one.
Fly wants to go, and a quick glimpse away. Doesn't want to waste his BKB on that. So that puts an end to the initial aggression, but here comes round 2.
Fly. It's like, what can I Midas? I need a Midas something. There we go.
TP out. They're hunting for him, and he will be gone.
Morphling BKB online as well, so all this magic damage, the AS plus, not going to be quite as potent as far as dealing with Gabby's Morphling now. Level 18 has been hit. So
smoked by IG. They really want to make something happen with this BKB.
Do they know they're in Roshan though? This is a bold play from TNC. It looks like they're going to get cold feet though.
I see what you did there. Firefly's moving in. IG are starting to close. They get the Hex off on a bat, and they need a good chrono, though. The Fisher's going to make it tough. Firefly's still not popping the BKB. Time dilation comes through. They're going to Yules him and just stun him for days. He grabs a haste, though. This could be the answer. Time walking again. Chrono, though, only catching out 1 here. I don't know if that's good enough. Just only start. They got to finish him. They got to finish him, and they can't. The BKB chasing forward on the march. He will get the Earthshaker kill at least. Instant buyback though, and that 5-position Earthshaker. That's just not good enough. Morphling, meanwhile, starting to clean up here. He's found 1. He gets off the Fissure, looking for more. Down the chase, and he connects. Nails that tiny. Can he finish him? Emo backing away. Another enchant totem. Fissure coming through from the buyback. And that is another kill. So a core down, a BKB blown by the Void, and right back into the Roche pit for TNC.
Yeah. That was the full 10-second BKB too. He needed every second of it because it just felt like the second his BKB wore off, TNC were ready to press him down. I can't believe Tim survived as long as he did. KP on the outside, throwing missed coils, using the pipe to block some damage, and then right after the chrono ended, he glimmers himself to stay alive.
And there's just not that much right click right now.
Yeah.
You know, even the Void you mentioned, there's the magic damage from the time block, it's the Maelstrom. He's mostly magic damage too.
That's Roshan, that's Aegis for Gabby. His Morphling looking to carry this game. A great sidestepping, getting out of the pit when the Ice Blast flew in, so it was the puck getting hit by it. And he makes sure that Roshan goes without any kind of a hiccup.
Well, despite the Morph Shaker getting trashed yesterday several times over the course of the last few picks of it. TNC, you gotta admire them sticking to their style, just making a few adjustments at the start of the draft with that lead in the band early and going right back to the well for what's worked for them thus far.
Yeah, a lot of teams would maybe be reconsidering and pushed away from one of their best strats after it loses like it did yesterday, but TNC, I'm afraid to bust it out. Makes such a big difference when in terms of the grand scheme of things in a best of 3, because you lose with it, you're going to lose confidence in picking a game 2. You win with it, the IG's like, oh, I guess we just got to ban it.
And then the draft may open up for some other sort of cheese or, you know, next threat.
You know, their Chen, their Alchemist, their TNC have a lot of strats that are just so good in the current that teams haven't really figured out how to beat.
Been scouted out. That's all they need for Tims to reel him back in with the silence. There's the kill. They might get Hully as well.
Yep, coil down.
Oh, they did. So that's 2 dead supports. Meanwhile, top lane, they're diving onto this Tiny. They've caught Emo out. Can they bring him down in time? The champ totem, you betcha. TNC make it 3.
That's a
this is turning into a very difficult game for Invictus Gaming.
Yeah.
Playing from behind versus a Morph Shaker versus a Disruptor. They may lose a 4th. Commitment here, and he is the leader. That's a dominating streak. All of it to the Morph Machine. Towers are going to start melting. They don't have this AA for 40 seconds. That might mean TNC just go high ground here. I don't know if IG can defend this. They need that Ice Blast to even have a chance.
Yeah. Gabby is slow in mana. It makes life a little bit perhaps easier for them, but can still morph.
Oh, enough for an enchant totem there.
Yeah.
That's all you need.
He's happy enough and looking to get this Rax here with the ace. Still dead Tiny as well. 2 key heroes are going to defend. Looks like IG is just going to have to give up this full mid lane of Rax.
Flyfly's not even coming. He's farming the enemy jungle right now, and Tims is actually, it looks like, hunting for him. Or no, maybe securing bounty runes.
They just grabbed the range Rax. They respect the respawn timers of IG. They know that they can take these shrines.
And they haven't seen Void farming, I don't think. Yeah. He was in the jungle, so no Radiant Orbs over there.
This is the new and disciplined TNC. It's something that we started seeing a lot more of when Keen joined the team as their coach, and now that March has joined their squad post-TI, there's been a lot more calm, composure, way fewer throwing games in the late game. TNC just making these very calculated calls.
A prize.
IG on back foot. I can't say I recall seeing them win a game where they're really far behind, guys. Like, all of their wins to me have been primarily with them winning early and just snowballing. Yeah, there was the one crazy comeback against Beast Coast. That's about it.
That's true.
And that was not a game they should have won.
Yeah, they like doing well early and snowballing from there.
Gabby, he's hopping around. He's going to commit the BKB here. Goes rushing in and just deletes Ollie. Now they're going to find more. It's morphin' time, baby. Tiny can't stand against this. Digon from Armel will secure it. And the route is on and straight back to the mid lane now. Waiting more above here. They're going to destroy the Void. That's 3 dead. No buybacks. IG. They're coming for your base. Top lane, there's no tier 2. They might have just thrown it. No, they're hopping to top. They're looking for more. Gabby's here. JT tries to run, tries to hide, but there is no escape from the Waterman. He is big. He is strong, and he is coming for your face. IG. That's it. Morph Shaker is back. It was a very short hiatus. About a day. But TNC had pulled it back from...
The pickup potential when you could
I'll take your tribute.
Die hungry.
A gift from the tempest of battle. Backwash.
The prize is mine.
Good lane. So far, we're getting them out of TNC.
TNC's pretty content with how things have gone. The still dying in his lane. I think this is the one area where their lane's gone worse.
And he maybe doesn't get here. They're going on him with Thunderstrike.
Trying to turn it.
Got the quilt stacking JT in danger, has the stick, didn't get it off.
So we might get it.
And they're going to find Kaka as well. Doesn't have that glimpse. Looking to go that the turn fight. Gabby whoops this back.
Stick.
He's got his own stick.
Oh, barely.
50 HP. That's a close one. And meanwhile, Flyfly pressured. IG on 2K already. Non-stop, relentless aggression.
This tier 1's dead. There's a secret. There's nothing you can do. Flyfly's one health here. Okay, second and more certain.
Wants to maybe drag some creep away, but they're going to bully for that. They just keep on attacking. Ollie comes in, but Ollie's only level 2. Teal doesn't do it at this point, but that's a good opening. And he killed mid with the help of Kaka. Emo has not hit level 6, and it's Armel dying, so that's desperately needed, like a pulse for IG in this landing stage.
Making all the right moves here. Maybe get another kill at the bottom. JP, all the spells are on cooldown. Look at the damage from Gabby. It's like a quarter of JP's. He's diving for this. He's diving for this. He will get the kill. Force Emo as well. It's ending killing speed though, and JT gets the goal. That it just didn't quite have damage there at the end and committed a little bit because of that.
It's still okay just getting the Storm off at mid lane and not in the jungle where he'd probably prefer to be.
This gives Storm XP. He's a full level ahead of the OD now.
But the Death God, he is wrecking the game.
He's farming well. Mel has the jungle to fall back to. 3 network already silent. Holy
AP, the bully here.
Yeah.
Well, we saw it on the ad in the last game. This game even easier for him to play aggressive for this stage of the game.
Yeah, very different day for KP. Yesterday he was sacrificial.
All aboard the feed train, and this time quite a bit different.
Turning around to KP with the TP in to help his buddy Gabby out. But that
is real happy about. Great work, boys. As they are going to glimpse in Sims. Who's caught whom? Because he looked like he wanted to go on Kaka. Now it's 3. Now that's not happening.
Yeah.
Get the ward down. I don't think Edgy saw this. They may have checked his inventory though. As the chase also continuing bottom. He's like, great, I'll just do my punishing brand of medicine for the southern side of the map instead. Those bombs are fearsome.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Will end up escaping. They're going to consolidate here on the mid lane. Start hitting the tower.
Dire's fortified, I see.
KP.
Dire's middle tower is under
Seems
attack.
under leveled by how low his lane. He's not hit level 6 yet.
And kill Emo. He's try forward. Arrow. He's got the level 3 start. Spear and huge soul. And player. They know there's a ward. They will ward it, but damn it, it's not.
Of course, one of the best.
Really go right click.
He's taking a beating.
Come in to the omniscience.
That's It's gone there. Down.
Is fulfilled.
Oh, idiot. You're too high on this. Yep. Doesn't think charges left. Ego out part of him.
Can't even kill him off. While that was happening, a skirmish also bottom. You end up getting a little 3 bounty rips there. Kaka being productive to come a level 3 Baden for Ollie at 10 minutes. And the Zero doesn't necessarily need farm as a support, but he definitely needs levels.
Yeah,
You want him home now. It's not going to be close to six.
definitely want to max out coil of the shield ASAP.
Especially with the Morphless game. He talked about the OD burst. You need that defensive capability.
Highest middle tower is under attack.
Great stuff in TNC 5k only. They're looking to get a kill. The circle back though to offset this.
Doesn't have many stick charges, so he will fall. Maybe coming in with rotation, swinging the hammer, but they will just glimpse him right back, and he should be able to retreat successfully. Speaking of supports, Kaka, good news, he's level 7, so is missing the glimpse this game, not going for the extra points in Thunderstrike, which we saw from TNC.
Yep. This is the more standard Disruptor build, just the second point in Thunderstrike, the value, and you go back for Glimpse for the playmaking. I think this is definitely the more standard way, or it's the safer way. You know, Glimpse is just always going to be a good spell. Thunderstrike is a much greedier way of playing the game, where if it doesn't, if you don't find someone to farm, you're going to regret not having max points in Glimpse.
It's great against TNC as well, because they are a bunch of tower divers. Omni Knight versus back. It's here somebody rushing after you, smacking you off the build, diving with the quill. And there's a Morana who we've seen him get away quite a few times, so. Trying to steal some fly creep here. Do every little bit of economic damage he can.
If he hits the
They're diving mid, looking for Gabby. Don't have the static form though. That's not really a possible kill.
Yeah. Thinking about to the stack soon.
TNC very heavily contesting roots here. They do not want to storm pre-game.
Checker Bristle, Mercedes fast. I would like that maybe also even help Master Moonlight. Getting fairly low here though. Be a little bit careful. got 36 stolen in. If they can find a fight in the near future, he's going to be looking for that sanity.
What's he sitting at now? Almost 170. Even Storm, I guess, is doing pretty well, but everyone else will get slaughtered with this.
Oh yeah.
The rest of them like 30, 60, so.
Hopefully needs some more time. He's worried about OD being missing here. That Sandy will one-shot him. He's on full edge.
It's gone for the shotgun here, nice and early. And now into a BKB, so getting closer combat ready. As TNC march down mid. We're gonna try to base off the dust, JT the quick blink away. But look at the lanes. Emo, he's fighting close mid. They are in the base though, but with the glyph committed, forced TNC back.
He's just set bottom, but doesn't look like more things can go for any kind of push. At least not.
They're not the best pushing line. Fucker. Like, they've just got a bristle really good hit buildings effect. They get it tough to really punish the split push.
Definitely good. Both teams are in this slower game as a result of TNC being able to turn their lead into any kind of crazy pressure with the lack of push and the low catch. So they're playing a much slower game.
Come into the omniscience.
Tim is constantly looking for these arrows. Shot one at fly. This one didn't connect.
Just gonna throw him. He's trying to gun for that level 15 tap. Once that arrow cooldown, makes his life a lot. Just be to throw that arrows off cooldown because that's really how they start.
Alright.
Just remind you.
He is up. Not dead. Yeah. I need the 3, perhaps. Arrow catch out JT. Off J, but T. Right now.
Probably not. Stall.
He's going for more kills.
Nice.
He's thought better of it.
That shadow.
Keep away. Nothing they can do to push him.
Yeah. So OD's speed up now. Talk about this key item to get fairly early. He doesn't even go for the blink. Just straight hex up BKB. He changes his mind. This is a must-buy item this game.
And Emo is going Bloodstone, so not a BKB. He says that. Look for the action. But my glimpse and he out there. They guessed the TV. Will. And now dive in. Emo, he didn't quite. No, they didn't want to. Oh, he will with the arc. Just right. Flip back. They cut for IG. Walk away from them. Try to go the rear. That's coming in. And Kaka gonna drop very fast. This smaller crest. No glimpse. No escape.
I feel like you only think of Glimpse just as an offensive tool for setting up kills, and Kaka's showing a good it can be defensively when your opponents don't have good mobility and are just running at you. You don't really want to BKB when you're taking for kills and not in any danger, so
that's a Bloodstone.
Nice.
27 minutes in. Emo right there at work. TNC not out of the woods yet. It's staying stuck around 7k. Now they come back around. There is no creep cutting to the bottom lane, so they'll have a shot. They're trying to break through the base. JT with the shield. Creep pull-up, but he's taking a lot of damage from our map. 20 stolen in. Has to battle a Gabby hunting. Tower slowly being worked down. We'll clean it off soon. There is a Stag Storm. There is an epicenter. There's an arrow, and it's connected on JT. Static Storm deployed to cover his path. He actually gets pushed forward. He's down for the count. Emo falls in. Emo wants no part of that fight. He falls back to the fountain, and TNC have found their opening.
Well, held his BK. He couldn't use his arcane because of that. He didn't think counts, right? Click it manual. There's no regard to that. TNC almost effortlessly just walk, interact, walk.
As far as barracks go,
Yeah.
And importantly, Tim hits just one of the... You're eventually going to land some arrows. You throw it up, something's going to hit.
And Ollie just moved the new big team, so they couldn't shield it off. So now they lose it. So, not over yet though, yeah. Emo trying his best to make plays here. He's got its peak. Afraid of that arrow. He is queued up next. Needs a little more gold for that though. TNC. Jump on mid. Back in again. Could be another support down. The Omni ultimate is reeling it back in. Counter vanish with the Yules. OD defensively for now. He doesn't BKB. And he's gonna drop the hammer. Lane into Emo. 1080. Good pick for IG. They're up. They're gonna lose Conca as well. That's free.
JP stole Jemmy's vintage though. He's below. And Gem. 18 sand kick, but they leave the fight.
We don't know about the gem. We're going down mid right here.
It was definitely a nice play, but it's save your base.
Structures are fortified.
Keep there in front. They're being short. Go up the build. No test. In here, can see. As we mentioned, the only survivor is Emo, but he can't 1v5 it. They're just going for the throne here.
I think they've got this game, LG. I don't think there's anything left in the tank. We'll have to maybe face the last couple. You're just saying he's low.
Top barracks are under attack.
Well, very solid finish. Top 3 here, guys. He had enough point space to